Chris Brown faces trial over alleged assault at London nightclub. Renowned singer and performer Chris Brown is facing a serious legal challenge as he appears in court to answer charges of causing grievous bodily harm. The case, which has captured widespread media attention, marks a significant moment in the career of the 36-year-old artist, known not only for his musical talents but also for a history of controversial incidents. On Friday, June 20, 2025, Chris Brown attended Southwark Crown Court in London to enter a plea concerning the alleged attack. The charge against him, causing grievous bodily harm, is a serious criminal offence under UK law, reflecting accusations of inflicting significant injury on another person. Brown pleaded not guilty, denying the allegations brought forward by the prosecution. Standing alongside him was co-defendant Omololu Akinlolu, a Dallas-based rapper and producer, who is also implicated in the case. Both defendants entered their pleas shortly after 10 a.m. local time. The alleged incident occurred more than 2 years prior, on February 19, 2023, at a nightclub located in Hanover Square, London. The nightclub has not been publicly named, but sources indicate it was a popular venue known for attracting high-profile visitors and celebrities. According to official reports, the altercation involved music producer Abe Diaw, who claims he was the victim of the attack. Diaw, a figure respected in the music industry for his production work, subsequently filed a civil lawsuit against Brown in October 2023, months after the alleged assault. The details surrounding the incident remain somewhat limited, but the charge of grievous bodily harm suggests that Diaw suffered serious physical injuries. The Crown Prosecution Service (CPS) is responsible for bringing the charges in the UK, indicating that they believe there is sufficient evidence to proceed with criminal prosecution. The fact that this charge has reached trial means that the authorities are prepared to present a case to a judge and jury, who will ultimately determine Brown's guilt or innocence. The timeline of events is notable. Despite the incident occurring in early 2023, Chris Brown was not arrested until May 15, 2025, more than 2 years later. The arrest took place at a hotel in Manchester, England, a city where Brown was likely touring or performing as part of his ongoing music career. Following his arrest, Brown was released on bail, which was set at an exceptionally high amount of $6.7 million, approximately £5.5 million GBP. The high bail sum reflects the seriousness of the charge and the court's concern to ensure that Brown remains available for trial proceedings. In the interim period since his arrest, Chris Brown has continued to maintain an active career. Notably, he has been on his Breezy Bowl tour, a major musical tour celebrating his 2 decades in the music industry. The tour has seen substantial commercial success, with concerts drawing large audiences. For instance, the night before his court appearance, Brown performed to a packed crowd in Cardiff, Wales, demonstrating that despite his legal troubles, he remains a popular live performer with a devoted fanbase. Looking ahead, the court has scheduled a pre-trial hearing for July 11, 2025. This hearing will likely address procedural matters, such as the exchange of evidence between the prosecution and defense, setting timelines and resolving any pre-trial disputes. The main trial itself is expected to begin on October 26, 2026, more than a year after the initial plea hearing. Such a timeline is not uncommon in complex criminal cases, especially those involving high-profile defendants and international elements. Throughout the legal process, Chris Brown is expected to remain free on bail. This allows him to continue his professional activities while complying with the conditions set by the court. However, the ongoing trial presents significant challenges, as a conviction on a charge of grievous bodily harm could result in severe penalties, including imprisonment. Chris Brown's legal history is well documented, with previous incidents involving violence that have impacted his public image. Despite this, he has maintained a successful career, releasing numerous albums and singles that have charted globally. His fans remain loyal, but the current allegations threaten to overshadow his artistic achievements. The music producer Abe Diaw, on the other hand, has taken legal action both criminally and civilly, seeking justice for the alleged assault. The civil lawsuit filed in October 2023 runs parallel to the criminal proceedings, and outcomes in one case may influence the other. The court will carefully examine all evidence presented, including eyewitness testimony, video footage, if available, and forensic reports to ascertain the facts. The involvement of co-defendant Omololu Akinlolu adds another layer of complexity. As a fellow artist and producer, Akinlolu's role and actions during the incident will be scrutinized. Whether his defense will align with Brown's or differ significantly remains to be seen as preparations for trial continue. As the trial date approaches, Media interest is likely to intensify. Fans, industry insiders, and the general public will be keenly watching how the case unfolds. The trial will not only affect Brown's personal and professional future but also raise broader questions about accountability and the responsibilities of public figures. In conclusion, Chris Brown's upcoming trial represents a pivotal moment in his career and personal life. Accused of causing grievous bodily harm in a nightclub altercation, Brown faces serious legal consequences should the court find him guilty. With a high-profile co-defendant, ongoing civil litigation, and a lengthy pretrial process, this case highlights the intersection of celebrity, justice, and the challenges of navigating complex legal disputes in the public eye. Until the trial concludes, Brown remains out on bail, continuing to perform as his legal battles continue to unfold.